11 and 17 away from Chase Center, 19 and 11 on their home floor. But they have been in control, courtesy of a 40-point second quarter after this was a 3-point game through 12 minutes. Pajemski, skip pass, extra pass. Another extra pass and a Spencer three down low.
Moves faster than bodies can. And the passing of the basketball, J.P. Jackson, another basket. The Grizzlies were recovering on that last possession, just couldn't catch back up.
Yeah. Well, Golden State is a lot of things, and one of them is discipline. They're disciplined with their ball movement and their body movement, and it results in high-quality shots. And Gary Payton, when he put it down anyway. Grizzlies with Jackson, Prosper, Small, Ty Jerome, and Cam Spencer. Him in his 18 minutes. We'll see how long the leash is tonight, minutes-wise for him. Horford finds an open Pajemski, who drives, accepts contact, and will go. Pajemski with 14 to go along with 8 rebounds in most any situation because he is such a multi-dimensional player. And Cam Spencer's bleeding, so I think we're going to get a 30-second timeout here.
In the associate individual and team success, that's why in these series, Draymond Green on a regular basis, they still can win.
And they have an identity that they can play to every single night, regardless of who's wearing their uniform. Again, Ty
he knows how to put the ball in the basket. You can say, well, he doesn't do this, he doesn't have that, he can score.
Yeah. I've always felt that that's always a little infuriating to hear about people and their analysis of a player. They talk about what guys can't do, and Payton. Zach, he's a really good basketball player. So's Ty Jerome.
Ty Jerome's a good player. John Morant's a good player. Brandon Clark's a good player. The only thing we're talking about, they're all individually good players. We haven't seen them play together.
Right. Chad Spencer off at the three. Horford offensive rebound. Tips in his own miss. Starting lineup this season. Jerome's going to let it fly again. 8 minutes to go.
Well, it's the reason why we're in the situation we're in at this point with the trade happening of Jaren, because it's not just this year. This is having your main top guys have an opportunity to play together.
Javon Small, 4-3 is Ryan Rupert. And that's only because he may start in Dallas.
No, he will start on this road trip. The only reason why he hasn't started now is because it's his second game.
Pajemski.
As the Warriors come out in a little 1-3-1 defense. This is back in the day, high school basketball.
Wow. Pippen. It's off.
Talking about Ty Jerome and his craftiness, and Coach Isolo says it's his basketball IQ that really gets out of the space, and he just the incredibly skilled and crafty player that he is, and his basketball IQ is just off the charts.
He's also a former Golden State Warrior. Been part of the organizations with Golden State, Phoenix, and Oklahoma City, and also with some of their G League teams as well. Guy Santos, nice pivot move. 16 points for him, and plus 17 in the starting role tonight. We talked to the Golden State people, and they say this is probably the most pleasant surprise they've had this season is the development of Guy Santos. Played 56 games, averaged 4 points per game. Now he's averaging 6.5, but double figures in 10 of the last 11.
You know, last season, partner, he didn't even attempt shots. He was the hustle guy out on the floor. A nice turn here by Hendricks, doesn't get it to go. His offensive game has blossomed.
Pajemski on a post-up against Cam Spencer. Pajemski backs him down and drops him in a reserve role. 17 tonight.
Good hands here by Leon.
Quentin Post back in the game.
It's the first game where the Grizzlies have been really managed with the smaller lineups, with the trade and all of that. They have been able to stay in games and compete here. The Warriors weren't going to allow that here.
Ty Jerome with the defense on the other end. Pippen, drop off. And an ill-advised pass by Walter.
Of the game.
He's playing with decisiveness and force, and the results are there. Jalen Wells, his three tomorrow night.
You gonna go to the game?
We're not going to get in early enough, I don't think. Peyton, the city, with just under 8 remaining in regulation of that one. Toronto a 1-point lead over San Antonio early fourth quarter. Hendricks.
That was like one on the left.
Leon's missing. Repair was there defensively. Wells finds Jerome, who casts, and it's...
Didn't say, what if? What if?
Well, and you go back to the preseason and how well he played in the preseason, and you thought, wow, this year with Cleveland last year, and then the calf injury in the final preseason game down in Miami. Another three. Hendricks trying to keep it alive. Jerome has logged 24 minutes. That's the most he's played this season.
A lot of guys that can help you win games, partner.
Tomas Isolo telling me before the game that the guys who are not playing do a good job of maintaining a positive vibe and giving some expertise. Whoa, post on the shot clock. Clayton will try for three. It's through. Hendricks in double figures for the 9th time this season and 2nd game consecutively. He had 12 against Sacramento on Monday night.
Intriguing player, partner.
Very much so. And there's an offensive foul that'll be called on Jalen. Golden State's going to end its 2-game road losing streak. They're just 11-17 on the road. Wells for three. Yes.
Jalen Wells here in his basketball game, but here in the fourth quarter, 2 threes for him.
Just 8 points for him. And that's an illegal screen on post.
Right now becoming a foul fest on the Warriors.
And Pat Spencer now with a hold. And a carry called on Taylor Hendricks.
Has to be made, and good call by the official.
And that's some of that indecision that comes with unusual lineups that haven't played together. Leon. Wells trying to float it up. Rebound comes to Pippen. Hendricks and
Walter, so wacky.
right.
When you look at him, you say probably a 3-4 combo player. You on the floor really one big. And so it's definitely, we've seen him knock down some perimeter shots. We've seen him finish inside, sort of dunk for the and one. And so I said earlier, intriguing player he is.
And now repair three. Golden State this way to play a back-to-back New Orleans and Memphis. And now they're going back home.
So chicken sandwich here, 2 missed free throws. But yeah, we thought that had been wacky, but another turnover.
Richard. Wells. Yeah.
That's 33.
33. I got it. All I know is that the Grizzlies haven't won a game when they've given up 30 or more points off turnovers. All right, smart Alec. This actually ties the season high for points lost on turnovers. The Grizzlies lost 33 against Detroit and at New York. GG
has done a good job in not having the high number of turnovers. They have fourth quarter, and then you would come up with 5 or 6 in a quarter. But what has happened to this tonight has been, again, not scored just about.
Yeah. There was one point, I think it looked that the Warriors were averaging 3 points off the Grizzlies' turnovers. It's been that kind of night. Golden State will get their 31st win of the season, and the Grizzlies will take their 36th loss of the season, and Golden State will sweep the season series 3 games to none as Spencer rolls that one in. Leon has 9. Those are all the players that have played, all the ones that are healthy enough to play. Wells misses the three. Javon Small ends up with a rebound. Post with a rebound.
And the outset.
And for Will Richard, his third 20-point game of the season, he has 21 to lead the Warriors. G.G. Jackson, the game high scorer with 24. 5 on the shot clock for Pat Spencer. Spencer.
Good block.
Yep. The difference between the two clocks. Drew Pear on the attack, takes the distance off the glass. Golden State will have half the shooter. They made it. And Grizzlies and Golden State now winners. Grizzlies. Look at Terry Stotts. Jerry Stotts' assistant was Steve Kerr. And that's a final. 130.